My name is Lynn, and I am a second-year student going to the University of Guelph. My major is Management, Economics, and Finance, so I am in the Lang School of Business, and I am also an international student from Ohio in the United States. So I just wanted to make a video today, as you can see by the title, about some of my favorite things about the University of Guelph. Just a forewarning, this video is not going to be any of the bad things or any of the things that I wish I could change about Guelph. I don't think that you want to hear that. I think that the people watching this video are probably 17 or 18-year-olds who are dreaming about coming to school here, and I don't want to stomp on your dreams. I know that I really enjoyed watching videos about just vlogs of people living at Guelph, and my least favorite parts of those videos were when they highlighted things they didn't like. There was already enough people in my life stomping on my dreams, telling me I couldn't come here, it was out of country, it was too far away, and I don't want to be that person for you, so this video is not that. Please let me know in the comments if you do want that reality check in another video, but for now, let's just get into my points for the video. So the first thing I want to touch on is the community here at Guelph. I come from a very rural area in Ohio. The closest city was about an hour away, big city that you would think of with skyscrapers and stuff. So University of Guelph is definitely not a city school. There is a huge agriculture program here, and even though I'm not involved in it, I still do benefit a lot from making those connections. There's a lot of ag business students, and I have something in common with them. So when I came to Guelph, I already felt at home, these were my people, and maybe that's a good thing for you as well if you come from a similar background, but that is something to think about if you can't come and visit. I would definitely suggest that you come and visit Guelph, but if you can't come and visit, I would say that there's a strong sense of community here, and if you're at all into animals, into agriculture, you've raised chickens in your backyard, you're gonna fit in. Second thing, it's very cliche for Guelph, but I do love the food here. Everyone rants and raves about the food. We've been voted best food at a university in Canada for years and years, and I think that it really comes from the all-encompassing plan that the university has for their food. They really enjoy sourcing their own food from their own greenhouses. There's the honey, the Guelph honey, because we have bees on campus, and they really like to shop local because Guelph is in such an agricultural area. There's a lot of local to shop from, so why wouldn't they try and source all their food right near them? And then on top of that, there's a ton of places to eat on campus. I've made many videos about this in the past, just there's so many options. And my first year I was vegetarian, and it was incredibly easy to not eat meat. There were so many options that were vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian. There's amazing salad bars with the freshest greens you've ever seen. And I think it's a pride that the University of Guelph has. When you have something, you don't want to let it go. And so they've had this great food rating, and they want to keep it, and they work really hard to develop new recipes all the time. So there's no getting bored of eating just a hamburger and fries every day. While there is still that option, that comfort, it's still exciting to eat on campus all the time. The third thing that I like about Guelph is the variety of the city of Guelph. So for example, I'm not really a clubbing person, but I had a lot of friends who were, and there's a lot of downtown areas where you can go, have a good time, dollar beers on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and there's just so much opportunity to enjoy that side of being a college student. But there's also things that are a bit more calm, and the things that I enjoyed, like going to thrift stores. There's a lot of local thrift stores, or participating in community things. I was involved in a community band. Lots of old people, but they all loved me being there. They embraced me with open arms, and I felt, even though I'd only been here for a couple months, that I was really included in the greater community of Guelph. And I still talk to those old people and write them letters all the time, because it was just so much fun to participate with them in something that was fulfilling to me because I like music a lot and I like playing music. And it was also really just fulfilling in terms of like accomplishing. Like I could, we were working towards a goal that wasn't based on grades. And so like that was a really fun thing to do that wasn't clubbing, but wasn't directly related to the university. So I think that one of the big things that you have to do as a first year student especially is figuring out what else there is in the city that you want to get involved with, whether that's volunteering with the animal shelter or there's a river that goes through downtown Guelph. Maybe you like kayaking, or there's a lot of activities outside, maybe like mountain biking. You can go mountain biking in Guelph. Isn't that crazy? Like there's just so much to do and you have to find your niche, and I guarantee you your niche is here. So that's one of the great things about Guelph is like the variety that you can find just in this one city. The next thing I'll talk about is more about the academics, and specifically about the professors. I don't know if this is this is the same with all of the schools, but in the School of Business, the Lang School of Business, the professors are very invested in your success and they want you to do good. So if you're having a problem, they want you to email them. If you're struggling with assignments and you think that like something's wrong with the assignment, they're not going to be penalizing you for pointing out their mistakes. They'll fix it and thank you, and maybe even give you credit when they post the updated version. It's very exciting to be working with people who care about my success and genuinely love the topics that they're teaching me and want me to learn them. A lot of my professors, especially in business, are very experienced people. Like just they have a lot of personal experience in their fields and they enjoy the topic that they're teaching. They're not just teaching it to make money. They're teaching it because they want to share their experience and their love for whatever they're teaching. And the final thing that I'll talk about is the weather. Now, this could be controversial, but I think that coming from a northern United States climate, like I had experienced snow before, but a lot of people who come to Guelph haven't. There's a lot of international students here who have literally never felt a temperature below 0 degrees Celsius. And it's very fun to experience that for the first time with those people. And it's very fun to just participate in all of the weather-based activities. So Guelph in the fall, for most of the fall semester, it's really nice weather. You can walk out in a t-shirt and shorts, and there's so many, like playing soccer, playing outdoor activities. There's a lot of things that you can do, and going on walks in the Arboretum is my favorite thing to do. I'll have to take you guys sometime. But there's just like so many activities to do in the fall semester based on the weather that is usually dry and usually warm enough that you can enjoy it. And then you get into the end of the fall semester, you're in exam season, and you don't want to be going outside anyways because you're studying all day. That's when it gets a little rainy and wet. It's not quite snowing yet. It's probably my least favorite time of year here in Guelph. And then when you come back for your winter semester, everything's snowy. Like we'll have a foot of snow just built up on the ground. And it's so much fun to go and see the changes in the Arboretum or go ice skating. There's a downtown rink that's like an outdoor rink, or there's the on-campus one that is free to go to. I go there all the time. It's just like there's always something new to experience, and if you just wait a week, the weather's gonna change. And that's one of my favorite things about coming to Guelph is that, first of all, the climate's not different from where I'm from, but it is different from week to week, and you can, if you're not enjoying the weather, just know that it's gonna change next week. And yeah, I don't know, it's really fun and refreshing to look outside my window at something different all the time. So yeah, those are some of my favorite things about the University of Guelph. There's definitely a lot more out there, but those are the ones that came to my mind first, and I figured I would probably keep this video a little shorter. I think that you'll have a great time if you decide to come to Guelph, and hopefully you fit in as well as I did. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I do respond to all the comments, or you can try and find me on Instagram. And I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you do want a cons video. And if not, we'll see what I happen to make next. Maybe we'll go on a walk together. Bye.